I'm Sue Sheehan. I am the founder of Healthy Living Platform, a local charity that's been set up to make it easier for people to lead healthy and sustainable lives. I believe that people know how to lead healthy lifestyles, but they're struggling against a obesogenic environment. And so we have to do everything we can to make it much easier for people to get access to vegetables, to grow their own, to work with one another and support one another to make their area more healthy. So LEAP is a massive partnership of a whole load of statutory services particularly, but also some community services like our own, that are community groups that have come together around a really focused issue to try and tackle childhood obesity and improve outcomes for children born into poverty.
LEAP and Healthy Living Platform, they arrange lots and lots of talks, lots of sessions, cooking healthy meals with the kids. I learned how to cook quite a lot of meals that I necessarily wouldn't have had exposure to. Also able to collect fruit and vegetables each week. So again, making sure that I'm healthy, kids are healthy.
If we can get people access to vegetables more easily, can we improve their outcomes? Can they eat more healthily? Can they reduce their weight? Can they reduce their likelihood to get diabetes? These are all things that we should be able to test. Half of the LEAP project is really gathering the evidence, and this is a research project, and to have that evidence I think will be hugely valuable going forwards.
My name's Michael Atkinson. I'm normally a cellist in the BBC Symphony Orchestra, and for the last year and a bit I've been volunteering at LEAP into Healthy Living Platform. Got various roles, started off cycling and delivering hot food to families, and then did a couple of shifts in the kitchen actually preparing the food. And during that met Mandy, who runs a project called Mini Chefs. Mini Chefs has definitely been a highlight, watching the development of the young people, introducing them to sort of getting in touch with their food and sort of getting their hands literally dirty, kind of spreading things and sprinkling things. That's really enjoyable. And also just to watch the relationships form between the parents as well, and sort of in a very relaxed setting.
When the pandemic started, we realised that a lot of our members were facing isolation and not being able to access healthy food, especially those with newborn or small babies. So as a result, we started our new baby hot meal delivery programme, which was funded by LEAP, and that basically allowed parents to receive a healthy vegetarian meal once a week that was delivered to them. And since it started in May 2020 and it ran until June this year, we delivered over 3,500 meals.
Because obviously when you've just had a baby, you're exhausted, you literally have no time to cook. So just having a nice meal that was nutritional and something that I wouldn't probably have cooked myself anyway, was great.
The real value of this project is that it's a long-term project. And we now have relationships with midwives, with breastfeeding services, with mental health support. We can cross-refer all over the place. We can pick up a lot of issues where people raise their concerns with us, where they might not necessarily go straight to a statutory service. So we're able to refer in, but also people are able to refer to us and say, well, the times in between, come and do some cooking with Healthy Living Platform. Subscribe to their newsletter and you'll find out what's going on in your area.
The benefit of us working so closely with LEAP is that it helps us grow our own membership because we get a lot of referrals from LEAP themselves, but it also, I think, gives a better outcome for the families as well. So instead of maybe being able to just do one activity, we can direct them to maybe other LEAP activities or LEAP services outside of our remit that can also benefit them.
You get this connectedness, which helps the projects to sustain one another. I mean, apart from anything else, it's brilliant value for money.
In addition to the Healthy Living Platform, I did learn about all of the other services that LEAP offers. For example, the work that they do with children's centres, the singing classes, learning musical instruments, reading. They gave away books, which was great, with other children's services. The Healthy Teeth programme, which was great. LEAP and Healthy Living Platform were actually a lifeline for me.
That network is really important, and we'll be looking now to how we can sustain that longer term. If you live in the Leap area and you have children under 4, the range of services is enormous. Any problems that you have can be solved. Why would you not think of Leap?